There was a lot of work that needed to be done.
Initially, the idea was to extend our main hall to add some space and have these beautiful black cantina doors.
We have a home that's really bright and a home that lets in a lot of sunlight, which feels really homely, very comfortable.
As we got into the project, we realized that there were a few other areas that would probably be good for us to change out. For instance, we changed out the flooring to fit with the rest of the decor. Bill recommended we completely redo the plumbing because this is a mid-century house. There was a safe in the basement which, we didn't even know existed. I don't think even the previous owner knew about it because we found some really old jewels which we have returned to the original owners. And obviously the plumbing can be old and you don't want to be in a position where after doing so much change, you move in after a few months or even a few years, you have a big plumbing issue. We put in a new roof and we even kind of remounted our solar panels. So at each one of these decision points, obviously every time you touch something, there was a big cost. I think Bill came in with his professional opinion and helped us is by saying, hey, these are the trade-offs. Here is how you should really be thinking about it, and maybe there are certain things you do now in order to avoid a much bigger price tag later on.
One thing I should add is that Bill is very creative as well. He worked really well with our designers. He gave us a lot of inputs, not only for the walls of the house and what's under the house, but how the house looks and feels as well. So he has a very creative eye. And he did give us some really good inputs, which we did use. I also think the team was really good. Ruben, Lalo, they all worked really well for us. So it was wonderful.
He had big printouts of the plan. He had very specific ideas about how he would start the construction, work through a very tight schedule and deliver it on time. And that was not the same experience we had when we met with other contractors. Yes, they had seen the plan, but they didn't have the same level of specificity. But more importantly, we had everything ready to go so that the minute we got the permit, the very next day, the first inspection was held.
If we want something from him or if we have an idea, he would always be like, yes, it can be done. He never says, oh, no, you can't do this, we can't do this. He always finds a way to make things work for us. Yeah, and that's exactly why we thought Bill would be the best person for this job, to give us a beautiful house.